Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, we had an asteroid that whizzed by the Earth on November 9th. It was so close. It was unbelievable. And we were not told by NASA about this asteroid. But back on November 9th, an asteroid came within 73,000 miles of the surface of the Earth. It skimmed by, and it was not reported to us. This large space rock called 2017 VL2 passed by the Earth on November 9th at an astonishing close distance of 73,000 miles. Are you serious? The moon is 240,000 miles from the Earth. 73,000. You're talking extremely close, okay? And we weren't even given a heads up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I study these things, to stay on top of it, because the Bible says we are going to have a deep impact. Now, they say it measured somewhere between 16 and 32 meters. Had it hit the Earth, let's say if it hit New York City, it would just wipe the entire New York City metroplex area, just would have wiped it off the face of the map. If it had hit in the ocean, it would have created a massive tsunami of a biblical proportion and done extreme, huge, massive damage. It depends wherever it hit. If you read the Bible in the book of Revelation, chapter 8, we're going to have two deep impacts. This would have been absolutely qualified as one of those two. For instance, it would be a biblical moment. This is not going to continue. We can't keep dodging these. We don't even know they're there. Or NASA does know, and they're not posting the ones that would make everybody's hair stand on the back of their neck if they knew 2-3 weeks in advance how close it was coming and how close and dangerous that window is. And you have gravitational pull that could pull these asteroids on into the Earth. I mean, we just had a fireball over New Jersey. Nobody saw that coming. And it's caught on dash cam. This is what's happening, folks. We are now in another arena. Okay, we're in another arena. Now, that same asteroid that has flown past the Earth, it's going to make another flyby, just so you'll know, but don't worry. I won't be around to see it. I don't think any of us will, and that's in the year 2125. But there is a massive asteroid called Apophis, which is coming on April the 13th, Friday the 13th of the year 2029. That's going to become extremely close. It's huge, and it would be a catastrophic, cataclysmic, apocalyptic event. Certainly an impact of biblical proportion. It is going, NASA back in 2005 said by their calculations, it had a 2.7% chance of a deep impact. They're now backing that off and say, hey, look, that thing's going to miss us by maybe 60,000 miles or closer than this other one even, hopefully. But we won't know till it gets a little closer. It's still 12 years away. If it misses us, which they're praying it does, there's still a problem with a lot of debris, smaller meteorites, everything that's traveling along with it, companion asteroids and meteors. Something could still hit us. We could still have a biblical prophetic moment. And if everything works out beautiful and it misses us, well, don't take too deep of a breath, because it comes back 7 years later in the year 2036, and NASA says all bets are off on that one. All bets are off. So, folks, we're living, and I don't even know if we're going to get to this year 2029 without a deep impact first. I mean, you could have had one November 9th. Nobody told us. I studied the asteroid charts. I know the names of the asteroids, how big they are, how close they're coming. I report this on a daily basis for you. This one was never, we had no indication. We had no indication until it was gone. I'm sure NASA knew it was coming, but it was too close to tell us. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're living in the last days. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy, but something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. Just go read Luke 21:25. Are you serious?